welcome back to Game 4 of the day at the EMMNA Nationals 2023. And this one is between the Southwest Hawks and Unicorns LGBTQIA+ netball. So I'll just run you through the starting sevens for the Southwest Hawks. Goalkeeper Jack Perham, goal defence Thea Rhodes, wing defence Tash Englefield, centre Ellen Morgan, wing attack Izzy Claxton, goal attack Scarlett Smith, and goal shooter Tom Allen. And for the Unicorns, in goalkeeper Alex Phillips, goal defence Al Pearson, wing defence Bernie Vella, centre captain Jazz Cole, wing attack Emma Collins, goal attack Pete Ennals, and goal shooter Steph Pathak. If you want to stay up to date with all the scores, just head to the EMMNA website. You can see all the ladders, you can check out how your team is getting on, and keep up to date with the fixtures for the weekend. Here we go then. Game 4 of the day is underway, and Southwest Hawks out like a rocket, and they'll look to convert through Allen, and wowee, that was a quick goal. Tom Allen, of course, playing with the Thorns and also a Celtic Dragons training associate, so he's got the pedigree. And he'll be tough for the Unicorns to stop today. Bit of physicality early in the goal circle. Nice ball over the top to Ennals. And that's the first goal at Nationals for the Unicorns. Southwest Hawks finding lovely ball speed, really opening up through that middle channel. And whoa! What a shot there from Tom Allen. My goodness me. Unicorns with ball in hand, hitting top of the circle. And Pathak converts another one. So a pretty even start here for these two sides. First turnover goes the way of Unicorns. They had some recent success in an Amsterdam Netball Club tournament last year where they won the pool they're in. The Unicorns just newly formed in this team, but the club has been going since 2021. And I'm delighted to be joined in commentary by the wonderful EMMNA president, Ryan Allen. How are you doing, Ryan?
Hi, I'm tired. How are you doing?
Yeah, I can imagine you are. You've just come off a game. How did it go?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Always a little bit of a shaky start, but sort of came good towards the end. We're just going to try and work a few things out today before getting stuck into it tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be here, of course, back for the third year at Nationals. How are you finding the competition overall?
I must say, like, I've looked around at the first few games this morning, and I think the actual level is increased unbelievably to last year. The talent I've seen on display in quite a few of the games that have already happened is really impressive. I can see that a lot of the teams have clearly been training really hard. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's great to see.
Yeah, and this game, of course, very closely contested early on. The Unicorns currently trailing, but just by one goal. It's currently 3-2 to the Southwest Hawks in the grey strip, heading to the left of your screen, I believe. Unicorns with ball in hand. Lovely bit of hustle on the circle edge there. And just overcooks that one. But a strong
Luckily,
rebound.
I believe it's Pete is there for the Pete Ennals is there for the rebound, which is fantastic. Oh, you've got it there, which would help.
Yeah.
I'm just going on pure knowledge. But yeah, this one does look really tight already. 3-3.
Mid-range shot here, but it falls short, and well collected there by Pearson. Unicorns now looking for options, having to go backwards.
I know Unicorns have been working really hard in the lead up to National. Ball on court. It's the problem with having three courts side by side. Their head coach Mark Benoit played in the Giants men's teams in the 2021 Nationals. He was part of that title-winning team. He's been working really hard with them. They've been training weekly, and it's just fantastic to see, how far they've come.
Yeah, it's been really impressive, hasn't it? And also Unicorns, the work that they're doing off the court as well. They've won 2 inclusion awards.
Absolutely.
And they're, of course, the first full inclusive netball club for queer people of all genders and abilities, which is amazing.
It's incredible.
So turnover here, and Southwest Hawks in possession with a chance to go at 1 ahead just halfway through this quarter. Lovely quick ball into Allen.
Yeah, it's a Tom Allen. It's a trailblazer, an England trailblazer. Well, actually, he was named in the Thorns, this current squad as well. So he's definitely come along well. I know Tom from back in his days when he played under 21 England Nets.
Wow.
He was a really good talent back then as well. And he's obviously just come on leaps and bounds. Quite instrumental in starting the Southwest Hawks team. Originally played at Knights, as did a lot of us.
Yeah.
And once the club started forming around the country, they all spread out. So.
Yeah, of course, and Southwest Hawks have appeared at all the nationals since the inaugural competition in 2021. Southwest Hawks then just struggling to get out of the centre third. Bit of a risky ball there, but it pays off. Nice swing into the pocket, but just an error there, and it will go back to Unicorns. This really has been very even.
It is really even. I think Unicorns were implementing quite a tight 4-person zone there, which worked really well. Southwest Hawks were finding it difficult to get through. That's Bernard Feller there with a tip, but unfortunately on his lane he get called for obstruction. Got to be honest, I got called for obstruction a few times in the last game. I didn't agree with any of them.
Oh no!
I'm sure the umpire was correct, as always.
Defender, you wouldn't obviously agree.
I just had this sweet innocent look on my face, like, who me?
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Bernard was feeling exactly the same way in that moment.
Oh, beautiful ball taken under all sorts of pressure there.
So Jack Perriman, goalkeeper there for Southwest Hawks. Yet another one of the Knights alumni. When he was at Knights, he was playing in attack, so it's really good to see him now back at goalkeeper. He just went for an incredible fly there and was just probably half a second too late. But I think with the balls that are being lofted into the air, if he times those runs, he will actually pick off quite a few of those balls. It's a goalkeeper's dreams when those balls get up in the air.
Yeah, and of course you were saying as well about the versatility. I think that is a real feature of the men's game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, and it's also a trade of men thinking they could do everything as well. They might be. I think you find the best goal shooters within this tournament will be goal shooters, and the best goalkeepers will be goalkeepers. But yes, there is definite flexibility, and they do like to play in other positions as well.
That was a beautiful read there from Izzy Claxton in the wing attack position for Hawks. And again, another opportunity. Just feel like it's gone up and down a little bit in these last few minutes.
So it's still only one goal in it. And once again, so we're about 7 minutes into the first quarter, and I think both teams are finding it a little bit challenging to actually convert a lot of these turnovers that we're seeing. Also, I think this is the first game for both these teams, and it's similar to what just happened in my game on our court number 3 over there. There's maybe in some cases nerves, just feeling things out. It's competing at nationals. It's such a big event with over with 32 teams and over 400 players here this weekend. It can just be kind of overwhelming, and because it was raining this morning when you walked in, everybody was in here, and you sort of got a sense of the scale of how many teams are here, and maybe that could be playing a little bit into their minds as well. Everyone wants to get off to a good start. It's a really good hold there by Pete Reynolds from the Unicorns in goal attack, and he converts.
It's interesting as well because for the mixed teams, they've really got to impress in the pool stages because of the format of the competition.
This format is absolutely ruthless. We originally were going with 16 teams, which would have made it, there would have been first v second semi-finals, but because we had over 20 teams apply, we found a format at the end of tomorrow.
And that's exactly what we want, isn't it? This high level of competition, it is nationals. It's the biggest event for men's and mixed netball in the UK.
Absolutely. Look, if we look back to 2021, the disparity in ability levels from the top teams to the bottom teams, there was a bit of a gap. That closed quite a lot last year. And from what I'm looking at now across the 3 courts, even though we're focused here on Unicorns and Southwest Hawks, is, we've got a 1-point game on this court, we've got a 1-point game on court number 2, and we've got, it's like about five goal game on court number on court number 3, that being the defending champions over on that court, so not quite surprising. But we've seen so many close games so far, and that's just such a difference from previous years, and it's great to see, and it shows that the ability of everyone playing together, whether it be in the EMMNA League, whether it just be in friendly fixtures, which a lot of have happened in the past 6 months, has really helped drive the improvements in all these squads.
Yeah, and I think it's just been amazing to watch the growth, you know, really firsthand. We've been so lucky to be able to come to Nationals all 3 years and to see, you know, where we started and we'd just come out of COVID and there were all those other challenges as well.
Oh my goodness, that first year to be able to play Nationals, it was supposed to be under the restricted rules and we opted to not do them. But I think it was 6 weeks out from when we could actually play netball again. So to think it's only been, okay, this is the 3rd Nationals, but in 2 years, how far it's come, it's just phenomenal. And this game is the game that just keeps on giving. We should probably talk a bit more about that instead of talking about EMMNA, because we've got a game on our hands here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is end-to-end. Again, they are finding a little bit challenging to convert these turnovers, but the defensive pressure from both teams has been immense. And I'd say it's the turnover balls are not coming from mistakes, they're coming from the pressure from the through-court defence.
Yeah, I have to say I've been really impressed by the Unicorns' goal defence, Al Pearson. I think he's been in amongst it early and also really useful on that transition play, just bringing that ball down and providing that real drive through the midcourt.
Absolutely. I think, see, once again, the Southwest Hawks are really keeping the Unicorns from getting to circle edge, which is making it quite difficult to feed in. Then they get a little bit panicked and sort of try and force the ball in. So the Southwest Hawks here are doing a really good job of being very tight on their player. They're playing, it's a bit of a combination of a man on zone, but they've just kept them off circle edge. And then we have, I believe it was Kevin John there for the Southwest Hawks, getting a low ball and knocking it out of court again. So the pressure from the defence here from Southwest Hawks is really impressive to watch.
Yeah,
I've seen the Unicorns then have finally got it in and have, spoke too soon. Has converted that, but they really had to work hard to get that ball into the circle. And this is why this game is so tight. We're currently at 8-7 to the Unicorns.
Lovely
fantastic circle feed there from Tom, who has now moved up to wing attack. Oh, and like I said in the first quarter, we've now got Jack, who was in goalkeeper. He seems to like this end of the court, so he stayed on as goal shooter.
He just wants to be close to us, Ryan.
Doesn't he?
Yeah. On 1 foot there.
There we go.
Southwest Hawks.
So
Impressive
Southwest
stuff.
Hawks have tied it up once again.
And it just looks like the umpire's just clarifying some people might be in the way. Very important to keep that area
I'm not sure
clear
who
for
that
the
team is
umpires.
over there. Someone should have a word to them.
And Unicorns then
So
on the attacks.
Pete in goal, attackers having to come way out into the centre third to help them bring the ball down. Once again, that overarms pressure from Hawks is really impressive. Once again, almost getting a tip there as well. And it's not just the defenders defending it, it's all the way through the court. You've got the Southwest Hawks attackers, the wing attack and goal attack, really putting the pressure on. A lovely pass off there from Steph to Pete, and they convert that. And Unicorns take the lead again, 9-8.
Beautiful long ball over into the pocket, but just nobody on the end of that one. And another opportunity now for Unicorns to extend their lead. Just about being patient and careful with the ball, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. And then Tom Allen in wing attack for Southwest Hawks got his fingers to that. Fantastic. Unfortunately, no one there to clean up that. But still, they're just completely applying the pressure again and again.
Unicorns
Once
just
again,
getting caught in one area here, not really using it. That was
how,
a bit better.
And look how well drilled Southwest Hawks are. They're putting their hands over on every ball. They're following up their players when they get an intercept.
I I've been very impressed by the work of Ellen Morgan in centre for the Southwest Hawks.
Yes,
I think she's been in amongst it early.
She's just everywhere. Unbelievable. Just gracefully gliding around the court, but then puts the afterburners on to get her hands to the ball.
Beautiful finish there from Ennals.
I think Unicorns have finally been able to push it out to a 2-goal lead on the centre pass. And with this format of 8-minute quarters, it's really important to try and get on a run of things, because it makes it quite difficult to turn that around. You know, if something's not working, whether it be in your attacking or defensive structure, you need to change it fast.
Yeah, no time for faffing around, I should say, at all in this format. But a few errors there consecutively, and Unicorns now with another opportunity to extend the lead, but just a little bit of an errant pass there. That's not what they want at this point in the game.
Once again, another errant ball on court. One year we might consider pulling the nets across to prevent it.
I think it kind of adds to the atmosphere.
It does add to the atmosphere, doesn't it? Oh, unfortunate. Unable to pick that one up, and Unicorns have got the ball inside. We've got Bernard Vella who's taking it once it gets out from under the seats.
Just a little bit out on the timing there from Unicorns. Everyone moving at the same time rather than having one move and one drop back and just
I'm finding that everyone's being sucked towards the ball. Like, we were all shifted over there to our left-hand side of that court. I guess that's where the camera is. That would be to the left side of the court, but close to the camera side.
So 20 seconds now left on the clock in this first half.
I was about to say Unicorns don't need to force that one in, but now I would say with Southwest Hawks with 12 seconds to go, they probably need to work it quite quickly.
Whoa! Huge ball in.
And converts right on the buzzer.
And there we have it. That is half-time, folks.
Testing, am I?
Hello everyone, I think we're back.
I believe we're back.
Welcome back to this game between Southwest Hawks and Unicorns. I'll just bring you up to speed with a couple of changes for Unicorns so far in the second half. So Umair Rahman has come on in wing defence, Pete Ennals has moved to goal shooter, and Nikki Fargus has come on into goal attack. So
we've just had a attacking contact there of Jack on to Pete. Umair, who's just come on for Unicorns, has got one of the most incredible leaps I've ever seen. There's some photos of him from the Unicorns Pride tournament that they did a few months ago, and I don't think I've seen anyone's calves that high off the ground before. It is absolutely phenomenal. Just really patient here from Unicorns.
And that was well picked up there from Ennals.
Just need to take a breath. Yeah, so that was contact setup. Oh, unfortunately, I think Pete just needed to hold a little bit longer there. He is against a shorter goalkeeper in Kevin John, who does have also incredible leap on him as well. But I think Pete should really use his height, maybe not try and do so much. Hold a little bit firmer. I think they will get it to him right under the post for that high percentage shot.
Yeah, and that was absolutely textbook there from the Southwest Hawks.
It was.
Just really nice timing and movement down the court.
So that's now tied up the game. We're at 11 all. Unicorns just need to keep maintaining, scoring on their centre passes. Even though it's half of the game, if you keep scoring all your goals on your centre passes, you win the game, right?
Yeah,
if only was that easy.
50% of the possession.
Exactly.
So it's a simple game, netball. Score more goals than the other team.
So Unicorns are implementing, they've gone to man on man. There is pressure on the ball. I've said it in the first quarter, I really like defensively when everybody puts hands over. It congests the space, it limits the options to where the ball can be passed to.
But what a transition there from Southwest Hawks back into defence.
Back straight from attack to defence, and got the turnover they were looking for.
Oh, just the wrong choice of pass there from Hawks. And that was an opportunity for them, but Unicorns, I've been really impressed by their resilience whenever the Hawks have come back to them. I think I may have spoken too soon, actually.
The whistle had gone, but the ball had been gone straight from Unicorns into the hands of Southwest Hawks, who are unable to convert at this time. It's a bit scrappy in there with everybody trying to get to their hands the ball in the circle, and Southwest Hawks have come out on top there.
And the settler there for Southwest Hawks to bring us back level. 12 all now in the second half. Are you going to call it, Ryan?
No, I'm definitely not going to call this game. I think we've still got a quarter and a half to go. Lots of things could change, even in these short quarter format.
Wow.
Beautiful shot there from Fargus.
Yeah, what a way to inject yourself into the game.
Incredible way to come on and knock down a long bomb. And that's taken Unicorns up by 1. So we've got 13-12. It's just not one team can break away here. Unicorns have managed to get a turnover there, a slight fumble off the pass, and it's trickled out. Everybody once again is all down on one side of the court, all through one channel. And unfortunately, that really limited the options. A lovely feed in there to Jack. And Southwest Hawks have converted, bringing it up to 13 all. Seems Unicorns are doing really well at scoring on their centre passes. It's just they're not rewarding the turnovers that they're getting. So they've had a few opportunities here. Look, there's been an offside call. I may have jinxed the Unicorns, unfortunately, there by saying that.
I think they're going to be coming for you later, because that was a bit of a commentator's curse.
I think that's now put Southwest Hawks up by 1. The first time they've led in the game, at least for a couple of quarters. And how quickly they've now gone to potentially go up by 2. Unicorns really need to lock this centre pass down. Once again, I'm seeing all their players through this one channel in front of us. They really need one of their players to open up the other side of the court like that.
Yeah, I think there's just only one move happening. There's not a second move to lose the defenders at the moment, but Unicorns, oh, what elevation.
Unbelievable rebound there from over the top by Kevin John.
And you just get the sense a little bit that the tide is turning very slightly in favour of Hawks.
But I wouldn't count this Unicorns team out yet. They've got enough talent in this squad to bring back a couple of goals. See, there we go. We've got the turnover, and Unicorns now need to work it down court.
Well picked up there.
Umair almost gave up that ball there. Luckily he didn't. He pushed it into space, and the wing attack was able to get it.
Oh, and again on the
rebound. Incredible rebounds there in goalkeeper. Even if he's giving away a good foot in height, his elevation is quite impressive. And quite quick in transition there from the Southwest Hawks, who have just pushed it straight down the middle.
Yeah, they're really turning the screw now, Southwest Hawks, and with the centre pass to follow. This to take them out by 4 goals in this third quarter.
So Unicorns have just got a turnover here. Jack has footworked in the circle. I'm not sure he remembered which foot he landed on. But Unicorns really need to, unfortunately, they did not there. 3-second call. I think the Unicorns needed to drive towards the ball there to give Pete an option to pass to.
Yeah, it's a bit of turnover city at the moment, but hopefully the Southwest Hawks can settle and make good use of this opportunity. And they do through the goal shooter.
So we've got 50 seconds left here in this quarter. We've got Southwest Hawks are up by 4. Unicorns, if Unicorns can bring this back within 3 before the quarter, I think they're in with a really strong chance of bringing this back. If they could time this right, and score, they'll force Southwest Hawks to take this centre pass. And if they could shut that down, I think we're back in with a really exciting 4th quarter.
Beautiful depth.
Almost there with the turnover. He did have his hands, it just wasn't quite able to. There he goes, but unfortunately offside. It's an unorthodox jump with both feet out in front of him. But if it works, it works.
And it's going to be a
goal right there to end the 3rd quarter. So Southwest Hawks were able to pull out a 4-goal lead in this quarter.
Southwest Hawks now doing a full 360, having to go back, just getting stuck in the centre third, but a huge ball over. Yeah, what amazing vision into the goal shooter. Vision.
He saw that the goalkeeper was slightly stood quite high, and Jack, the goal shooter, had quite a bit of space behind him. The wing attack pushed it into space, and Jack landed lovely under the circle.
And it is going to be a Southwest Hawks victory. The score currently 17-25.
We've got 30 seconds to go.
And
the
a bit
Hawks have managed to throw it out, so...
And who's your player of the match?
My player of the match of this one, I think it would have to go to the... Is this the same centre that was playing it?
Ellen Morgan.
Ellen Morgan, I believe, would be my player of the match for Southwest Hawks. She has gone non-stop. She's always on circle edge. She's always backing up in defence. Her feeds into the circle have been phenomenal. I think she's been a real challenging person to play against.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Well, there we have it then, the final whistle, 25 to Southwest Hawks, 17 to the Unicorns. We'll be back for the next game, Newcastle Vikings versus Nottingham Trent University, in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Fantastic.